Hello and welcome to Midas Markets Daily News. Let's kick off your trading day with the latest financial news and market headlines.
Hi traders, this is Jason with the market update. The US dollar index climbed back toward the 98 level on Monday, recovering part of last week's losses as renewed tensions between the US and Iran boosted demand for safe haven assets. President Donald Trump said the US Navy fired on and seized an Iranian-flagged cargo vessel in the Strait of Hormuz after it ignored warnings to stop. Tehran also pulled back from plans to reopen the strait after Washington refused to lift its blockade on Iranian ports. WTI crude surged more than 7% at one point on Monday, with US oil trading near $88.2 a barrel after Iran warned that war could restart at any moment and said its armed forces remain on full alert. The move has exposed the fragility of US-Iran negotiations and added fresh uncertainty to the Middle East outlook. Traders are now closely watching whether diplomacy can hold or whether further disruptions will send oil even higher. Spot gold opened lower in early European trade on April 20, but remained above $4,820 an ounce, with the market now watching a possible test of the 4,900 level. Over the weekend, tensions between the US and Iran escalated again, with both sides accusing each other of attacking vessels and violating the ceasefire agreement. For investors, the latest developments are another reminder that geopolitical risk and global energy security remain closely linked, continuing to support safe haven demand for gold. Yen held firm near 159 inches early Asian trading on Monday, supported by renewed US-Iran tensions and a stronger safe haven bid for the dollar. Iran denied it would join a new round of peace talks with the US, despite President Trump saying Iranian negotiators were expected to travel to Pakistan for a second round of discussions. For Japan, which relies heavily on Middle East oil imports, rising energy risks are adding pressure to the economic outlook and weakening support for the yen. Euro opened with a gap lower and then edged up slightly, but it remained under pressure around the 1.178 area in European trading on Monday. The pair was weighed down as renewed tensions between the US and Iran increased demand for the dollar amid rising geopolitical uncertainty. At the same time, markets are increasingly pricing in a higher for longer Fed stance as inflation risks remain elevated and Middle East tensions continue to threaten energy supply.
We hope you enjoyed today's market outlook. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Remember to join us tomorrow morning for the freshest news.